Maraming beses na kitang nilayasan, iniwanan at ibang pinuntahan. Parang babaeng ang hirap talagang malimutan. Ikaw lamang ang aking laging pinabalikan.
What is it like to live or travel in the National Capital Region?
Welcome to the Philippines Political, Economic, and Educational Center, the home of almost 12 million Filipinos, the National Capital Region. This region is home of various animals such as Maya, turtle, pig, goat, chicken, rat, and spider, and is abundant in different plants like santan rose, fortune plants, snake plant, gumamela, and sunflowers. Let us all enjoy our visit in metropolitan Manila and keep us safe and protected at the time by using our face mask, preparing alcohol and QR pass, and keeping social distance. Among the 16 cities and one municipality in this region, our first stop is the city of Heroes Cradle of Katipunan, Caloocan City. Caloocan comes from the Tagalog root word look, Calooc-Loocan or Caloob-Looban, which means innermost area. Languages spoken are mainly Tagalog. Caloocan City's 10th Avenue area is well known for the clusters of motorcycle dealers and motorcycle spare parts dealers. There are multiple ways to access Caloocan City. You may travel by plane served internationally by NAIA, by train, by buses or jeepneys, tricycles, and private vehicles. To provide your accommodation, Kabayan Hotel Monumento is ready to serve you. It is a 3-star hotel near some tourist spots like Minor Basilica of the Black Nazarene. One of the tourist spots to see in the city is the Bonifacio Monument. This monument marks the site of the first encounter between Andres Bonifacio's Katipunan and the Spanish soldiers. Also, during the last Sunday of January, Pahotan de Santo Niño Festival is celebrated. It is a grand procession in honor of Santo Niño.
Now, let's visit the coastal capital, Malabon City. According to the legend, Malabon got its name from the word maraming labong or plenty of bamboo shoots. Malabon is known for their food and delicacies, especially in their noodle dish, which is commonly known as Pansit Malabon or Pansit Itlog. Traveling to Malabon can be riding a through plane, by NAIA, by bus, by jeepney, and even a taxi to go around. You can stay in Malabon Grand Hotel located in MacArthur Highway and visit tourist spots such as Rizal Shrine, Asilo de Huertanos, where the La Independencia, the organ of the Katipunan, was written. Luglugan Pansit Malabon is also being celebrated in the city every December through a culinary festival showcasing their city's pride, Pansit Malabon.
Next up is the fishing capital of the Philippines, Navotas City. It is also known as the commercial fishing hub of the Philippines, for the city has the third largest fishing port in Asia and the largest in Southeast Asia. Navotas is the major producer of fish in the market of Metro Manila. Almost 70% of the people here work in the fishing industry. The city is also known for its patis and bagoong. If you're flying to the city, you may enter the region by riding a plane internationally served by NAIA. There are 5 ways to get from Manila to Navotas: by train, bus, taxi, car, or by foot. You may find accommodations near Navotas City like Victoria Court in Malabon. In terms of the places you'll love to visit, Navotas City takes pride in their Agora Market, where the freshest and tastiest seafood is sold. It is also in line with their Pangasinan Festival, a celebration of the city's fishing industry from the 11th to the 16th of January.
For our next city, Northern Getaway to Metropolitan Manila, Valenzuela City.
It earned this tagline due to 2 major highways traversing the city, the MacArthur Highway and the Dark Luzon Expressway. Valenzuela was named after Pio Valenzuela, a physician and a member of the Katipunan.
There are multiple ways to access Valenzuela City. If you flew from other region to Manila Airport, there are 5 ways to get from there to Valenzuela: Manila by bus, night bus, train, taxi, car, or town car. In terms of accommodation, Carino Resort offers rooms and pool with secured parking and nearby facilities. Your visit in the city won't be complete without the Museo Valenzuela in your list, which serves as a venue for cultural and artistic events in the city. On the other hand, Manapo San Roque Festival is a street dancing and procession in commemoration of the Feast of the San Roque.
Now, let me welcome you to the City of Stars, Quezon City. Quezon City is the most populous among the 16 cities in one municipality that belongs to the National Capital Region. It is the former capital of the country and it is known for being home to multiple television stations that produce some of the Filipino favorite TV shows. Quezon City is easy to travel to once you get to Metro Manila. There are two major international airports that service airplanes that land in Metro Manila from abroad from Naiya and Pasay. You may travel to Quezon City by P2B bus and taxi. When getting around, you may choose from riding train, bus, jeepney, or tricycle. Eurotel North EDSA, a 3-star hotel offering a budget-friendly environment, is one of the many accommodations you may choose from EDSA Shrine and Sky Garden. Are some popular attractions that are within walking distance. Aside from this, La Mesa Eco Park is the most visit. A park boasts of natural features as well, natural activities and facilities. A historical event was also annually celebrated every August 24 with flag raising, parade, and programs. It is anniversary of the city of Puebla, Lawin.
Good day. Let us now visit the shoe capital of the Philippines, Marikina City. It is the biggest manufacturer of shoes in the Philippines, producing almost 70% of shoes made in the country. The people of Marikina are called Mariqueños, but the main language used is Filipino or Tagalog. Marikina City is now very accessible. You may ride a jeep, an FX, or a train to get there. For your accommodation, you may book a room in Hotel Mango, which offer access to a vast array of service, including Wi-Fi in public areas and family rooms. The Shoe Museum is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Marikina, which was constructed in 1998 and opened in 2001. Along with this, the city showcased the creativity, craftsmanship, style, and quality of shoes through their 3-month-long Sapatos Festival that usually begins in September.
It's now time for us to explore the Green City, Pasig City. Pasig is one of the oldest towns in the Philippines. The Augustinians created it 1572. Pasig was formerly part of Rizal Province before the formation of Metro Manila. You may travel by plane served by Naiya International to get the region and ride a bus, jeepney, taxi, Pasig River Ferry, or train to get to the city. Upon arriving, you will have variety of choices of hotel to choose from, including Marco Polo, Privado Hotel, and Richmond Hotel, which exudes on air traditional luxury with finely furnished and equipped rooms. A most visited place here in the city is the Bahay ni Tisa, the oldest bahay na bato existent in Pasig, built in the early 1850s. To complete your visit, attend the most anticipated celebration of the year, Araw ng Pasig, which pay homage to the original patroness of Pasig and is established as the parish in 1573.
Next up, welcome to Taguig City, also known as Metro Manila's provinciedad.
Original 800 farmers, fishermen of the area was referred to as Tagagiik, was shortened to the present day Taguig City. This city contains the Bonifacio Global City known as BGC, Metro Manila's second most important business district and major tourism, shopping, dining, and entertainment destination. To get to the city, you may travel through buses, taxis, jeepneys, train, and private vehicle. Also, there are a lot of hotels located in Taguig,
like the Seda Hotel, Ascot BGC, and Shangri-La the Fort.
Walk around the sprawling assortment of the modern architecture and luscious fauna within the area is the Bonifacio High Street. Taguig also celebrates Santa Ana Banag Taguig River Festival. This festival is a grand fluvial parade in honor and devotion to the patroness Saint Anne. At this time, let us walk our feet to the Wall Street of the Philippines, Makati City. Makati is the financial center of the Philippines where the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Makati business is situated. The people speak Tagalog as their first language, yet there are still many who speak English. Here are some part of their multicultural lifestyle. By bus, train, or taxi are the different ways to go to Makati. However, you may ride a jeep or motorcycle service as well when getting around the city. Makati is home to several 4-star and 5-star offering world-class facilities and service, including Makati Shangri-La Manila and Peninsula Manila. Several museum and contemporary art galleries are also located in Makati, such as the Ayala Museum. This museum is famous for featuring works that showcase Filipino history, customs, and pride. Makati City has declared Caracol Festival as city's official festival. This festival shows that Filipinos, aside from its religious inclination, has a way to celebrate and be thankful of the abundance of nature.
For our 10th city, let us visit the city of Manila, the cosmopolitan capital of the Philippines. Manila officially is the capital of the Philippines. It is most famous for the colonial architecture of Intramuros. Manila has also the oldest Chinatown in the world, built 1594, and the University of Santo Tomas in Sampaloc, Manila, founded in 1611, making it the oldest university in Asia. If you're flying to Manila, you need to do so Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport and ride a bus or van to the city. If you're coming from nearby provinces, you can also enter Manila to buy land transportation. You may travel within the city by bus, train, jeepneys, tricycle, or cars. Located in the heart of Manila, the country's first ever 5-star hotel named Manila Hotel became the address of promises by the most introduced of guests. Other historical spot in the Manila is the Intramuros. Also, the walled city was constructed in the late 16th century as protection from invasion is the oldest district and historic core of Manila. The city also the place of wherein the Fest of Black Nazarene is being celebrated. This commemorates a 200-year-old statue of Black Christ.
The city dubbed as the new tiger of Metro Manila is next Mandaluyong City. Mandaluyong is deemed as the shopping mall capital of the Philippines because of its notable number of shopping and entertainment hubs. Even though the city it has a various ethnic origins, most of the people here speaks Tagalog. Buses and jeepney can get you into Mandaluyong, with buses mostly plying the main thoroughfare of EDSA. For the tourists, however, the easiest way to get into Mandaluyong would be via taxi or the MRT stations, Ortiga, Shaw, and Boni, that runs across it. Tourist hotels such as EDSA Shangri-La and BSA Twin Towers are just some that provide quality facilities and applicable services. Mandaluyong also has tourist spots that reflects the history. One is the Dambana ng mga alaala. It is a monument for the people who struggled for liberty and freedom during the Revolution period. As part of the week-long Mandaluyong Days celebration, the unique Lavandero Festival is celebrated and focused on the city's ancient tradition of washing clothes in the once clean and clear waters of the Pasig River.
For this time, let us explore heart of Metro Manila, San Juan City. San Juan City is the smallest city in Metro Manila. It is where the first battle of Philippine Revolution, known as the Battle of San Juan del Monte, took place in 1896. It also known as the Tiangge, capital of the metro with the Green Hills Shopping Center found in the city. You can get to San Juan, Metro Manila by bus or train and get around the city by car, jeepneys, motorcycle, or private vehicles. You may get an accommodation in the Leap House, which is 4.5 km away from the Green Hills Shopping Center. A heritage attraction found in San Juan is the St. John the Baptist Parish, a 19th century Roman Catholic church. In the line with this, Wata Wata Festival or Basaan Festival is the feast of St. John the Baptist, patron saint of San Juan, and many other communities throughout the Philippines is being held every 24th of June.
Our 13th spot in this journey to the trading wall of the Philippines, Pasay City. Pasay, also known as the Chapel City, is filled with busy markets, shopping malls, and world-class art galleries. Pasay draws travelers from across the world to its business and entertainment hotspots. You may travel by plane to the city served by NAE internationally or train, jeepneys, and buses via Pasay Bus Terminal. There are a lot of hotels here where you can catch international plays and musicals such as the resorts throughout Manila. Pasay offers a wide range of entertainment and tourist activities as well. There are malls, theme parks, and city museums including Dessert Museum and Upside Down Museum. The Aliwan Festival in this city is one of the most popular festivals in the Philippines and also called as the mother of all festivals. It aims to promote the diversity in the country with thousands of participants showcasing their cultures.
Let us now visit Parañaque City, the Bena Mecca of Metro Manila. This is also dubbed as the fashion capital of the Philippines and the City of Lights. Parañaque is known for its dry and wet goods. They have dry goods market all over the northern part of the city. Much of those were known for their ready-to-wear clothes. The fishing industry still continues in the city, stationed at Barangay Lawerta. Their marine products from all over the country are being shipped and can be purchased straight from the boats. There are multiple ways to get to Parañaque City. You may travel by plane, served internationally by NAIA. Jeepneys and tricycle are all over the city. The most luxurious digs in Parañaque are in the integrated hotel, resort, and casino complexes in Asena Entertainment City, including the City of Dreams and Solar Resort and Casino. Baclaran Church is a prominent national shrine dedicated to Our Lady of Perpetual Health. An annual celebration of canonization of Nuestra Señora del Buen Suceso, the patroness of the city, is one of their festivals.
May welcome you to the Salt Center of Metro Manila, Las Piñas City, known nationwide for its bamboo organ, salt beds, and jeepney factories. Las Piñas is distinguished as one of Metro Manila's fastest-growing communities during Spanish time. It is served as a small fishing port. The place became known as a major center of salt making and became the place where the first jeepney was built. They continue to do this as a part of industry. So, to get a Las Piñas, you may travel by sea, by plane, served internationally by NAIA, or by land through buses, cars, or jeepneys. Booking accommodation is also easy with Eurotel Las Piñas. So, this budget hotel is the bold building of the bustling commercial road. It's a 3 minutes walk from the bus stop and 7 kilometers from South Link Golf Club. Nature Church is also a must-visit place in the city.
To celebrate the rich musical tradition and showcase the famous bamboo organ, the Bamboo Organ Festival is celebrated every third week of February.
This is now the time to know more about the Emerald City of the Philippines, Muntinlupa City. The city of Muntinlupa is the southernmost city in the Philippines' National Capital Region. Muntinlupa is a home to some of the best commercial establishments in the metropolis. Muntinlupa is also the very first city in the Philippines to ban the use of plastic bags and styrofoam for packaging. Fly in to Manila and get to Muntinlupa City in 30 minutes from the airport, served internationally by NAIA. Then move by bus, jeep, taxi, or tricycle around. There are car rentals too around the city. The Bellevue Manila is one of the hotels you may choose from, located at the plush Finvest Corporate City. Jamboree Lake is one of the known attractions of the city. This is the smallest natural lake in the country, held annually on the weekend before the Ash Wednesday. The Nagsak Festival is the celebration tribute to the city's patron saint, which is an emerging pilgrimage destination in the metropolis.
At last, we've come to our final destination, the only municipality in NCR, dubbed as Balut Capital of the Philippines, Pateros. This municipality is famous for its duck raising industry and especially for producing balut, a Filipino delicacy which is a boiled fertilized duck egg. Once you arrive at the airport of Naiya, you can get to the city by commuting. There are 4 ways you can get to Pateros if you are in Manila: by bus, ferry, taxi, or foot. Whether you are visiting the Philippines for the first time or a local, you can get to Pateros via the MRT Guadalupe station. You may book a stay in Pateros Haven Hotel to enjoy the city. It is a good location overall for sightseeing, recreation, dining, and getting around. Pateros Church, also known as the San Roque Parish Church, is a Roman Catholic church under the order of the Augustinians and is one of the city's heritage attractions. The official municipality of Pateros holds the Pateros Balut sa Puti Festival. The festival's highlight is a competition where different locals and tourists compete in making balut.
Manila, Manila, miss you like hell, Manila. No place in the world like Manila. I'm coming home to stay.
That is the end of our journey in exploring the National Capital Region. Now that you know more about the region, are you also coming home to stay?